my name is Jeffrey Tabota, and for our FRED project, we had to work on the nuclear probe. And this is what is remaining of our probe. In order to build it, it was made with 10 feet of PVC pipe. It was also made with a waterproof sealant, plexiglass, and a photodiode sensor. In order to build it, we cut the electrical wire into two 15-feet strands. Then we ran the wire through the PVC pipe. We attached the photodiode to the wires, which is right here at the very bottom. We fixed the photosensor close to one end of the pipe so it doesn't move. We used a piece of cardboard in order for it to stay in center. After that, we attached an acrylic sheet to the end of the PVC, the plexiglass right here. And we use a waterproof sealant to the acrylic sheet and PVC to ensure that no water gets inside the PVC pipe. And so you can see that right here with the purple glue and the clear glue that's down here.
My name is Paul Leimer. In the front of the probe is a photodiode, and a photodiode is basically a semiconducting material that usually either silicon or gallium arsenide, and when struck by photons, it creates a current in volts. It creates a current through the photoelectric effect, which involves photons striking the atoms inside of the depletion zone of the photodiode, which is in the front, the very top, the part that's exposed. And when those photons have enough energy, they dislodge electrons within the atoms inside of the semiconducting material. This creates a free-roaming electron and a positively charged hole, which they free roam for a while in the material, or they recombine to form another atom, or they are swept away and to the terminals of the photodiode. And if they are swept away to the terminal, they cause a difference in charge, which then creates a current which can be measured. And the measurement of the current is proportional to the amount of light hitting the actual depletion zone.
Hey, I'm Luke Ford, and I'm going to go over what Cherenkov radiation is. This blue light down here at the bottom of this picture, that is actually Cherenkov radiation. It was discovered in 1934 by Pavel Cherenkov. What he saw was a blue light being emitted from a water bottle as electrons passed through it. He worked to describe and explain what this really was, and he just found that as electrons pass through a medium faster than the speed of light in that medium, it emits a certain light. With water and the electron from the fission process, it just happens to be blue.
So my name is Robert Williams, and I'm going to be going over the nuclear reactor part of this. So with the probe, we put it inside the nuclear reactor. And like Lucas talked about, it creates the Cherenkov radiation. So inside the nuclear reactor is basically a uranium dioxide core. And they're in fuel pellet form, and they're in the bottom of the reactor, which is here. This is the top part where we basically put the probe in. And inside of it is, I guess, a not solid metal core, but a core which has 25 fuel assemblies. And each of those assemblies is 25 fuel pins, which has the uranium in it. And once the fission process occurs, once it's started by the reactor operators, I guess heat is put off. And that in turn also creates Cherenkov radiation. What we are measuring is the light intensity. And as we found, the light intensity is proportional to reactor power. So when more heat is put off, when the power is higher, and also when the control rods themselves are pulled out further, then the light itself grows brighter, and there's more Cherenkov radiation put off. He's got the sensor, right?